good news from the African Cup of Nations, really. How do you feel that both Mo Salah and Sadio Mane are through to the final? And is it something you'll all watch together on Sunday evening?
With the team?
Yeah.
I have nothing planned yet. Didn't think about it, but we followed it pretty closely. So, great achievement, obviously, for both. Getting through to the final is great. Naby played an exceptional tournament as well. Unfortunately, was suspended for yellow cards in a decisive game for them. I think otherwise Guinea would have had a good chance to go through a bit further as well. So far, a really successful tournament for our boys, and will be exciting. Now it's obviously not so easy because we have to watch the game, and one will be definitely really happy after it, and the other one much less or so. But both have a good chance to achieve something really big.
How successful as well, Jurgen, was the transfer window for you? Obviously, Nico Williams and Nat Phillips have both been able to get loan moves to get more regular first-team football. What's the plan now for Luis Diaz as well as he comes in? Is it patience, or is he ready to impact straight away? And what hopes or what expectation is there that you will eventually get Fabio Carvalho as well?
So first and foremost, really good for Nico and Nate especially. Nate deserved it so much so that we would love to keep him here, to be honest, with all the things happened in the last few years here on the center-half position. So Nate was incredibly reliable and a great figure here at the training ground. But it's really well deserved. I'm really happy for them, for both of them. Luis, yeah. So let me say it like this: if he would now come, step on a group pitch, and would be immediately at his absolute best and playing better than all others of us, that would be really strange because we worked together for a while. So that needs time, of course, that he adapts to it, but that doesn't mean I don't speak about 4 or 5 months or whatever. I speak, it needs time. So I didn't even see him yet, so he was not here at the training ground. Maybe we should wait a little bit. We are really happy and excited about the signing, and I think it's a really good just a really good sign that we work on all fronts to improve this team, and how it always is. Obviously, in football, we work. We have to be successful now and in the future, and so he can help with both. So that's a really good thing. Fabio, do you ask about him as well?
Yeah.
What was the question there?
It was just what expectation you have of still being able to complete a deal for him.
I don't know. We'll see that. We are obviously still interested. It would be crazy if not, but it's just that's in the moment obviously not in our hands. But yeah, I think Marcus said it all yesterday in his press conference. With these kind of deals, it was pretty. It was late before the transfer window closed again, and so in the end it didn't work out. But we will see what happens.
And with regards to the weekend, obviously early stages still of the FA Cup, but what hunger is there to make it 2 domestic cup finals this season?
Massive. Cannot say more. So it's absolutely we are not the most successful FA Cup team, at least not as long as I'm here. So we have we are quite ambitious.
Fantastic. Okay, we go to James from TalkSport and then James from BBC Merseyside. Thank you, Vinny. James.
Hi, Jurgen. Just how impressed have you been by Luis Diaz's journey so far, and how do you feel like he complements the options you have going forward?
I'm excited because we like pretty much everything about him. So that's how it is. I followed him now for a while, not only since we played them twice in the Champions League. So he is an exceptional player. He has the speed, he has the skill set, he has the character to have a really good career. And we all want him to have this career here with us. And that's it. He's I'm not sure, but nowadays when you have 16, 17-year-old boys playing in highest level, then it's maybe a little bit a late bloomer, but they bloom exceptionally well. So it's very often. I'm really happy that we could get him in now and can help him, and he can help us. So yeah, the story so far is a special one, for sure. We have some players with special stories behind them. I like that, and now he's one of us, and we can't wait to welcome him here and then start working together.
And how close is Harvey Elliott now to making a comeback? How impressed have you been by his rehabilitation from such a horrendous injury?
Very much. We have really to thank Andreas Schlumberger for that. Maybe he's our now head of rehab here, and he was very in it, very patient. But Harvey was the perfect client, if you want. So he did pretty much everything we told him. So without one question, why, whatever. So he's in a good place. Full team training. Now we have to see. We have to see what is right for him. Is it right to start? Is it right to come on? But he will be in the squad definitely for the Cardiff game, and from there we go. So it looks, most of the things look completely natural, absolutely really quick after a long period without proper team training. And when you saw him the first time, you thought immediately, maybe we take him with us, but it makes obviously no sense. So he has now step by step to get back on to his best, but he is close, very close.
Thank you, James. James Mountford from BBC Merseyside.
Thanks, Matt. Hi, Jurgen. Just off the back of that, may I also ask about some other team news, please? Thiago and Divock Origi and Naby, how possible it is we'll see them?
Thiago trained with us. Unfortunately, when COVID is around, you always think it's the only infection you can get or virus you can get, but he had a little chest infection, so he had to step a little bit aside again. And it's not perfect, of course, but I expect him to be in team training today again. So we'll see. But so the rest, the injury is completely fine. Look really good in training, but that's how sometimes things are. So we'll see how we can use him for Sunday. Who are the others? Sorry.
Naby.
And Naby is completely fine. So Naby came back full of energy. Had a few days off as well. Came back here after the tournament. Yeah, obviously full of energy and confidence. So that looked good.
And Divock
yesterday, first time full team training, looked very good, but was first time full team training after I don't know exactly how long, was a while. So for me, here we go as well.
And just on Mo and Sadio, how possible is it they might be available for Thursday? Would that be too soon for them?
We play again Thursday.
Yeah. No. I think they will be available. We will see. So if the one who wins will probably fly back to the home country, their celebration. That's how it is. And I think Tuesday or Wednesday, latest, the winner will be back. And the other one probably slightly earlier. So we will see. And then I have to talk to them. I don't know. But if they have one thing, they have rhythm. They played obviously quite a few games, and we will see. I have to speak to them then.
Okay, thank you, James. Just before I go to Carl, I've taken all the hands I can, I'm afraid, for the Open. If those of you who want to ask a question in the first breakout, which is for the national newspapers, please put your hands up, and I can only take a couple there as well. Carl Markham, Press Association.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi, Carl.
Fans often criticise the transfer activity or lack of transfer activity or big name signings. I'm just wondering what the signing of Diaz says about the capabilities of the club and the strategy it employs when it deals with transfer signings.
Who criticised us?
Well, there's often when they say other teams spend 100, 200 million in one window and you don't, there's always like, well, why isn't Liverpool doing that? But you have a specific strategy. It seems to be evident you have a specific strategy as to how you approach signings.
Yeah, our strategy is to sign the right players at the right moment. I have no idea. Was there ever a team who spent 200 million in one transfer window?
Let's not go there.
No, wow. No, it's all about that. So we recognize issues. We recognize issues like on a position or whatever, or with contracts, or these kind of things. And we are long together with this team. It's great, fantastic team, one of the most successful in the history of this club. But we will never miss having a look ahead as well. So, and that's exactly what we are doing. But you cannot. We are Liverpool, so we cannot just we cannot only work with talents and let's have a look in 2-3 years they will be ready. This must be always a mix-up of everything. So we have a lot of talents. We have really great players in the moment here. So in the first team squad and around the first team squad, for a few of them, I'm 100% sure they will definitely be Liverpool players. So, but not now. And that's what we do, building a team for now and for tomorrow. And with the things we do, we are happy. If other people are not happy with it, I cannot change that. This is the way the club is doing it. I think pretty much already before I arrived. So, and since I'm here, I'm absolutely used to it, and that's the way it is.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. And then finish in the open with Neil Jones. Final reminder for hands up, please, from the guys in the dailies. At the moment, we've got Dave Maddock. Neil Jones to finish this part of the press conference.
Hi, Jurgen. Just on Mo and Sadio, from a Liverpool point of view, how will it benefit Liverpool to have players on that stage under that pressure? You know, obviously carrying the weight of their nation and potentially achieving, you know, another big trophy in their career, because we know how ambitious those players are.
So how much we benefit from it, I don't know, but it was obvious. I watched a lot of games, and it was really obvious that Naby was the absolute leader in the Guinea team, and same for Sadio in the Senegal team, and of course Mo with Egypt. So yesterday, between when the coach was not there anymore because he got a red card, before the penalty shoot, you saw Mo talking, speaking, and all these kind of things with the whole group. So it's all the things, all the experience these boys get in these situations help us, of course. Short term, I'm not sure. Long term, definitely help them as well. So that's why it was very impressive to see. It's really very impressive to see, and it's very important that you get through these kind of things. It's difficult, obviously, to get that far in a tournament. The pressure they are the superstars there, so the pressure in the tournament. So the pressure they had on their shoulders was massive, and how they dealt with it, I'm really proud of them, to be honest. And now 2 of them are in the final, and yeah, we will watch it definitely.
Did you have any doubt when Mo was taking that penalty in the quarterfinal? Did you have any doubt that he'd score?
No, I know Mo has no doubt, so why should I doubt it then? No.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you very much. Right, okay, that concludes the first part of this presser. I've got the